Today we got some brand new details on Jason Lucia's love relationship and how they're definitely going to be having a baby in GTA 6. Hey, how's it going, guys? Dalton here with another video on the YouTube channel. And in today's GTA 6 video, once again, we're going to be diving into all the new details and plot details that confirms that Jason and Lucia are going to be having the biggest relationship ever. They're going to be having a baby and a whole lot more. And this actually kind of goes against some of the things that Rockstar Games didn't add in Grand Theft Auto 5. Like, remember Rockstar Games saying that they would never add kids in GTA 5. Like, there's just a reason behind that due to like security purposes, or if something would have happened where you actually killed the kid or something like that in a game, Rockstar Games would kind of get sued for that. Like, that is like child development. That is just definitely not something that would not be added to Grand Theft Auto 5. But it looks like something has now been added to GTA 6, and that is now kids are going to be roaming around, which I'm sure a lot of you guys did not know. But Jason and Lucia are in a deep relationship at the beginning of GTA 6, as we know so far, and they eventually have a baby, which we'll be diving into in a little bit due to some leaks and information that we found out just today when I'm recording and editing this video. So I'm really excited to dive into this. I really do enjoy videos like this, kind of breaking down everything we know so far about Grand Theft Auto 6, if that's being some of the things that we've been looking into with Jason and Lucia, Lucia's voice actor finally revealed, or if that's something to do with GTA 6 versus real life, or kind of going into the details of how realistic Grand Theft Auto 6 looks like to real life. I'm kind of enjoying these detailed videos, kind of like this one that we're going to be diving into today, going over Jason and how Lucia was the bikini girl and Jason is probably an undercover cop, which we don't know yet. That really, those videos are really fun to make, so I'm really having a great time with these videos. Hope you guys are enjoying them as well. But the details basically claim that Jason and Lucia are in a deep relationship and happily get married, and they also have a baby, which is on the way. So that's gonna be kind of cool to see what that romance is gonna look like with Jason and Lucia actually having a kid. That's gonna be so cool. Imagine what they're gonna have to give up to basically pay attention to their kid, which is probably, we don't know if it's a boy or a girl. We don't know if they're adopting it or if they're literally having it. We don't know that for sure, but I'm sure we'll be able to find out eventually as we get on through Grand Theft Auto 6 and a whole lot more. So this was actually found the other day, and this confirms that Jason and Lucia were supposed to have a kid, and they are happily married, and they have a great relationship with romance. I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want to check this out for yourself. It basically says, anonymous insider here. Here are some more details. Now that the trailer has released an official capability, I think I'm gonna liberty to say a few things about the game's plot. Jason is not a Fed or an undercover police officer like a lot of people have been utilizing and authorizing. But of course, however, there will be missions where the two do things for the Fed, similar to GTA 6, with the UL paper contact in the game is heavily based off of Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes film The Place Beyond the Pines. So we actually talked about this the other day in a different video, going over, is Jason actually an undercover cop, which we talked about just recently, basically kind of diving down everything that we know so far that he could be, because as it states there in that leak, he's actually going to be working for the feds, and we kind of dived into that in that video, which I'll leave a link in the description. But I kind of want to do this as an update part 2, because I want to do like together with the Jason storyline of him being an undercover cop, and basically finding the way to break it to Lucia and the baby that he is working for the feds, when Jason and Lucia are trying to get out of the life of crime, and they are criminals. They commit robberies in different scenes. They rob banks, they rob stores, they shoot people, they get away with a lot of things, they do various drugs. So they are doing a lot of illegal things, which is what Grand Theft Auto 6 is based off of. But it begs the question, how is the undercover cop going to play in with the storyline with Jason and Lucia's romance and them having a kid? Is Rockstar Games going to do something like part 1 where they're basically criminals and they start robbing banks and robbing stores and, you know, doing everything criminal-like in GTA 6? As we know, that's what the game is going to be based on. Or is it going to be like a part 2 where after the life of crime, they go to jail for a while and maybe they get broken out? As we know, Lucia in the beginning of the game is in custody with her like communication officer and counselor talking about, do you know why you're here? Why are you in, prison and jail? And it looks like Jason might be able to break her out in the beginning. So it kind of begs the question, just diving into that whole story, I honestly think there's going to be part 1 where they live a life of criminals, and then there are going to be part 2 where they have the best life with a relationship with their new kid. Now, we don't know officially if it's a boy or a girl. We don't know how officially it's going to be happening, but we know it's a big part of Grand Theft Auto 6, which is absolutely incredible. And when I read this the first time, I'm like, what? GTA 6 and Lucia and Jason are going to have a baby? This is absolutely insane. Rockstar Games never done anything like this before, but it looks like with the HD Universe era, they're going to be starting now. So basically what they also went on to say is it's heavily based on a Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes film, The Place Beyond the Pines. I did not know that film was what they were trying to do and react in GTA 6. As you see lots of weird people like the Florida Joker around, like you see some of these guys doing some weird things with trucks in the mud, and as you guys can see, lots of these like kind of hooker girls shaking their, on the car and stuff like that. It's really cool. Or if you see like these dudes partying with their shirts off and just kind of, partying and going crazy. It's just really weird. This trailer is awesome and incredible though, but I have to honestly say, but there's a lot of weird stuff that is in GTA 6. I find like that could be part 3 or something. Like, why is this all weird stuff being filmed, or why this stuff is actually featured? There's a lot of crazy stuff going on in the trailer, as we already know. Like I said, with it, that being the Florida Joker disguised as a Joker the whole time, if that's being all the party naked dudes hanging out on the boat or something like that, like, honestly, it doesn't make sense. And I don't understand why the heck Rockstar Games wanted to do it this way, but GTA 6 is probably still one of the best looking trailers I have ever seen in a long time. So I'm still a big fan of the game and the development process. So we also heard one more thing as an leak, which confirmed Jason and Lucia are happy in a relationship and they are going to be having a baby officially. And once again, I will leave a link in the description if you guys want to check that out for yourself. So it goes on to say prostitutes will be able to use the in-game before as the brief moment when the two characters split up near the middle of the game. There will be Google's male prostitutes now, but it can only be accessed by Lucia. The female prostitute can only be accessed by Jason. It is true that Lucia does have a son and she is now a single mother, but the baby belongs to both Jason and her as the one main motivations behind the crime spree. So we just found out that Jason and Lucia are going to be having a baby boy. How interesting. That is really interesting and super cool as well that they're going to have a baby boy, and it is indeed Jason and Lucia, so they are going to have him together. And it looks like there's also been some signs that Jason and Lucia have been prostitutes in the past in Grand Theft Auto 6, which kind of begs the question. I mean, that's kind of why we see all these weird things kind of going on with Vice City Miami. As we know, Miami in real life has some crazy things going on, like these mud races that actually people do, like roll in the mud, have a good time. The mud group in GTA 6 is actually a real reference in real life, which I couldn't believe it either. But if it's something people you do, go for it, I guess. But other than that, that is the whole story of what we know so far about Grand Theft Auto 6 and the main characters and the protagonists, Lucia and Jason, and how the relationship starts out in Grand Theft Auto 6. If you guys did enjoy this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more daily awesome videos such as GTA 5 and GTA 6 and all the games and Rockstar Games videos that I'll be doing on my channel. Subscribe for more of those. And of course, I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. What do you guys think about the romance relationship story? Jason and Lucia having a baby, working for the feds, everything we discussed in this video today. I'd love to hear from you guys and your opinions and more. Do you think it's possible that we're going to be seeing more of this Lucia and Jason being a mother and dad and leaving the life of crime? Do you think the whole story is going to play out with family and a relationship with the baby? Let me know in the comments down below. Love to hear from you guys down there. I know it's a huge discussion and I know it's a big one, but let me know. But once again, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see you guys all later on the next video.